I sat on the edge of infinity, and I gazed deep into eternity. Not a word was spoken, only the sound of my breathing, long and slow breaths, absorbing all the tranquility, a profound but resonating feeling. I have no idea how many lifetimes I was there, but when I stopped, I was here.
Well, hello, everybody, and thank you for coming. I'm Dr.Dwaine Hartman, the Trans Alchemist. I was nicknamed the Trans Alchemist because of what I do. I'm really a certified clinical hypnotherapist. Um, Today, I have an interesting kind of show for you. And what I want to discuss is something that's very important and very pertinent for this time. We're all experiencing a lot of stuff, and what I offer is a way through it and actually thriving on the other side of it. But speaking of thriving, I want to first take a moment to mention the sponsors for today's show. And our first sponsor is Gridiron Fitness Center. Now, they have allowed me to come in and play in that frequency room of theirs. And what I do is bring in a few people at a time, and we go through a healing process that is quite interesting. That's me dancing in the middle of the floor there, because you really do feel good in that room. The scalar waves, they um, reach you on a deep level, and those scalar waves, they really affect your ability to heal yourself. And right there, you can see the QR code. You can take a picture of that and go there and book a spot. We have openings this Wednesday and Sunday. There are a couple of seats open there on Sunday as well. So I hope to see you there personally in Dawson Creek. And the next thing I'd like to mention to you is step into flow. Now, step into flow wellness is reflexology. And I'm going to say that happy feet are a balanced body because I've been getting treatments done here by Pamela, and it's really uh, changed a lot of things in my life. And I've heard many stories about other people's lives that have been changed by working on the feet and balancing the body. Now, you can text her at 250-719-6405 for your appointment to see her. Now, let's get on to what I'm going to talk about today. And later on, I'll open up the chat screen if you want to chat. So, we have something that's called association and disassociation. Association is when you step in and you're associated into what it is that you want to do. And disassociation is when you disassociate and step back from what things are bothering you, or whatever, the confusion in the world, and you step back. Now, there's a lot of stepping back going on because of what I call the discordance that we're witnessing and seeing and hearing. We're all kind of stepping back more and more and more. But what we want to do is not step into that per se, but to step into your own power. And your own power is the ability to create and manifest your own experiences. And they can be different from, completely different than what you're being fed. What you're being fed through media, through your news feed and everything, keeps you on a frequency level. I don't know if you've noticed, but you can go through your news feed on your phone, and you're going up and down and up and down and up and down emotionally. I mean, there's a happy kitty doing something and you're all up here, and then all of a sudden, you know, the government's doing something over here and you're crashing. Emotionally, you're going up and down and up and down and up and down with that. But if you really want to take control of your life, you have to have emotional stability. One current vibration moving out from you. So you can see how this is interrupting what you really want in your life. If you have a desire is like a ping on your phone, and you going into the vibration is like you opening the email and reading what it's about. So your desire is a ping, and you moving up in vibration aligns you with that desire, and then you can open it up and experience different things. Now, I know this because of my own life and working with countless clients, right, over the 26 years I've been doing this, that the outside world we think is real is a projection from us. We project that. And you want to know how you do it? You do it by having a conversation in your head. You really do. You have this ongoing internal dialogue that's fighting with somebody over there, or frustrated, or feeling jealous, or what, and all these things are going on in your head. Meanwhile, your vibration is scattered, right? When you come into your own power, which I endeavor to help people do all the time, come into your own sovereignty, is when you realize that this internal chatter that's going on inside of your head is causing a vibration, then you get to live. So when you stop for a moment and suspend that conversation, and then bring in a new conversation that sounds something like, I am free, I am light, I am love. You start having this ongoing conversation in your head, and I double dog dare you to do it, because what's going to happen is that your external reality is going to start to shift and morph. If you want whatever it is that you want to do or want to achieve, you need to be able to look at it and say, what do I need to become vibrationally inside me to open up that email, to open up to that ping that's going on here? What do I have to do as a vibration inside of me to reach that that frequency where it aligns and comes in. That's all that's going on here. And if you could look back and notice what has gone on is that with the up and down of the emotional states and the frequencies in that news feed, maybe, or any other things that are going on in your life, that you're creating a vibration in yourself that isn't congruent with what it is that you're wanting. It's actually the opposite. And you end up having a feeling of that something is against you. Something is working against you. And the only thing working against you, honestly, and is you. You can have any experience you want if you get into the vibration of that experience and live it now and just know that it's coming. A feeling of knowing, you know? And when you have that feeling of knowing, then you're exercising a faith beyond what this reality can do, right? What this reality is about. You're going beyond it. You're coming out of what I call the box, right? There was this Pandora's box. And I don't think that it opened up and evil came out. I think it opened up and you on a spiritual level got curious and looked in. And when you did, you got trapped in the box and you're going in circles. And when you step out of the box, you think it's a miracle, but really that is normal on another level. Frequency. Everything is frequency. Your frequency. Everything is that frequency, that vibration. Emotion, vibration, frequency, all the same thing. Okay. So being able to shift your frequency, your vibration, your emotion changes the external world. You change into the absolute frequency that you need to receive what it is that you want. And more than just, more than what we call manifesting, it's actually creating an experience. You want this experience of going from where you were to now where you are. And to do that, you hold that vibration. Now, this works on health, wealth, everything you can imagine. I mean, I've worked with golfers, figure skaters, to people that want to go to their highest level of spiritual connection, and everything in between in 26 years. So you really are free and freer than you can think. Now, this is what I'm doing. I'm going to this frequency room here at Gridiron, and I with the scalar wave frequencies in the room, it helps to loosen up and free you from old stuck patterns, and you can float into new patterns, and I guide you along the way. That's what makes it, that's what makes it quite interesting. uh, it's a little faster than what even I expected. And of course, you can always come to one of those events, no matter where you are. We have lots of hotels here in Dawson Creek, BC, and it's really Dawson is becoming a spiritual, new age, whatever you want to call it, vibrational town, city. More and more practitioners are coming here, are learning things and starting their businesses and becoming part of this grand change that's happening here in Dawson. And again, we had lots of hotels, lots of really great restaurants. Come and stay the week and take in these these things that are going on here and enjoy yourself, heal yourself, have fun. And it is healing yourself. It's always yet you heal you. The right frequency, the right exercise, the right thing for you to heal yourself. Right? Fascinating little place to come to. Yeah. And so I'm going to open up the chat here, and if anybody wants to say anything. And I even brought my glasses this time so I can see what I'm reading here. Oh, I don't think I uh, see any chats here yet, or maybe not today. I mean, this is the first one I've done in a long time, so maybe there's no one even around to chat with. And I'll wait a little while to see if there's anyone ask any questions, and if not, well then I will just carry on. So freedom, your personal freedom, has to do with yourself. Again, I'll go back and talk about the chatter we have in our mind. It's very important to clean that up. Um, like once told me, she said that she was in such a rough way, and she was after some sessions she had done with me. She realized that it was indeed there was an ongoing conversation in her head, and she couldn't fight it because the more she fought it, the worse it got. And just to let you know, you can't fight this. All you can do is come back and feel the freedom. I am the freedom. So, properly stated, an I am statement gets you to have a little glimpse of a different reality when you say I am free when you were so unfree before. It feels a little bit like a lie when you first start doing it, but just remember that the lie is that you're much freer than what you've been living for the last how many years. That's really the lie. And so when you say I am, and you start practicing whatever that might be, I am free, I am healed, I am whatever, and you keep practicing that a little bit more and a little bit more, you start to open up and get past this whole chatter that's telling you that it's a lie, because it's not a lie. It's you becoming, you're still an original creator in all of this in life. And so when she did this, she noticed that as she replaced daily, she would catch herself. And when that dialogue would come in, she'd stop and she'd say, I am free. She wouldn't fight it. She wouldn't get mad at it and start to argue with this. She'd just say, I am free. I am free. And she would feel the freedom in the now moment. She would hallucinate that feeling coming up through her body. I am free. I am free. And pretty soon she noticed that there was more words that would come. I am free. I am the light that shines through me. I have never been born, nor will I ever die. She started having words that matched up with I am free, expanding, expanding, expanding. And the next thing you know, the dialogue was gone. And she said, Dwayne, it was as if the wall opened up and this golden being stepped in and I became her. And she said, then I was really on a roll with saying I am statements and moving towards this radiant light that she was. Now, not all of us are going to have exact experiences like that, but I'll tell you the expansion you feel in your heart, the expansion you feel, and the freedom you feel, and the feeling of home that you come back to, because it is home. That's your original, before you were born, that was your original state. And when you reactivate that state in you, you become quite whistly. Things start really shifting because you're in that state in the now moment. You're shifting your reality, and all of a sudden, new opportunities, new things that you would have never thought could have come to you. And next thing you know, you're on a whole different trajectory in life. And that's the amazing part of this. And it all comes from you. It all comes from you just stating a different thing that you want, doing a different thing that you want, right? For those people that can't come to Dawson, I have been online for 26 years. So you can always, go on to my website, DwayneHartman.com, and book a personalized session with me. And even some of you that are in Dawson that don't like I'm holding, know that you can see me privately and online. And I could probably scrudge around an office somewhere that we chat if you needed personal in-person ones. So I think that's it for today. Um, I don't see any questions here or things in the chat. So I'm going to just move along and mention to you that the last sponsor is me, Dr. Dwaine Hartman, the Trans Alchemist, and this is my website. You can come see me, and there's many things that we can do. Um, Private programs, career training, like I teach my method of hypnotherapy to people, and there's so much that you can do and be in a short amount of time. I don't know if you've noticed the testimonials that are coming out of the room that the frequency room that we're doing, but there's a lot of really interesting testimonials that are happening to people, and I just want you to know magic is real and it's within you. And what I do is I help you step into your own magic, creating your own world, creating your own reality. So I'm going to go for now. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you soon. Take care and bye.